go grab this from the back of the room. It says Dice Lab on top, and it says Chem Cubes here. So go locate this, bring it to your desk. All right, when you get it, you'll notice there's different colored dice in the bottom. And this says, students will practice writing names and formulas for compounds by rolling different pairs of dice to produce a variety of compounds. Fill in the data table below. All right, so on this first one, it says use the black and white, okay? So we're going to roll it, and we're going to pretend here that I rolled this. Okay, so I've got the sodium that's a +1 and phosphorus that's a -3. So your positive ion is always first when you write a formula, and then your negative ion. All right, and hopefully you can see all those. If not, you have this handy dandy chart here. Sodium's a +1, phosphorus is a -3. Okay, write that on your paper. Then we're going to write a formula. So what are we going to do? We're going to swap the numbers, drop the signs, just like I taught you how to do. So here, where's the 3 go? Back behind the sodium. The 1 goes there, so I need 3 sodium for every 1 phosphorus. So Na3P is my formula. What's the name of this? Get your ion chart. Look up those elements if you don't know the name. So what is it? Sodium. And then when phosphorus is in a compound, or phosphorus is an ion, it becomes phosphide. So that's what goes here. Sodium phosphide. All right, and then you're going to roll those 4 more times and practice. Then we're going to do the red and the black. Same thing. Roll your dice. Positive ions in the front, negative. Okay, so notice, what do I have? I've got a +2 calcium, and then I've got SO3, and put it in parentheses, SO3, and really the 3 goes down here, but it's hard to do that on there, and that whole thing is a -2. Where do I find that on here? Notice these are polyatomic ions, so the red dice is polyatomic ions, so is the yellow dice, okay? Polyatomic ions. Find it on here. What's SO3? Let's find SO3. Here it is, right here. Sulfite. That whole thing is a -2. That's why I put it in parentheses with a -2. What happens when you have a +2 and a -2? They cancel out. So I get CaSO3, and the 3 is a subscript down here. Calcium, what's its name? Or Ca is calcium, sorry, calcium. And I already said that is sulfite. Don't get it mixed up with sulfate. Sulfate is SO4. Okay? Then we're going to roll the green and the white down here. So we will do that. And then here, what's different about these? Well, on this one, notice we have iron. It says Fe+3, that's our positive or cation. Our anion is this -2. So I write my formula again, swap the numbers, drop the sign. So I get Fe2S3, because the 3 went here, right? The 2 goes here. What's the name of this? Okay, so all of these have more than one oxidation number, because when I go to iron, there's the +3 and there's the +2. So which one are we using? We're using the +3. So when I write my name, it's iron, Roman numeral 3, right, with S. And what's S? Sulfur, which becomes sulfide. So iron 3 sulfide. That's what I write. Iron, Roman numeral 3, sulfide. Because you have to tell me which one of these polyatomic ions you use. So use Roman numerals for all of the green, okay? Then on the last one, you will be using the blue and the yellow. And again, some of these have more than one oxidation number. Hydrogen doesn't, but lead does, tin does, okay? NH4, that's a polyatomic ion, right? Ammonium, all right? NH4, and he's a +1. So again, we're going to roll these. We're going to write it down. Let me scoot my paper up. What we got? Our positive ion is chromium plus 3, and then we got this CrO4. Put it in parentheses, and the whole thing's a minus 2. All right, again, what are we going to do? We're going to swap the numbers, drop the sign, so I get Cr2, and then I get CrO4, and what goes outside the parentheses, because if I don't put parentheses, it looks like 43 oxygen, right? What's the name of this? Well, we're going to find Cr. Cr is here. Which one do we have? We have the plus 3, so we've got the chromium 3, and he's with who? CrO4. CrO4 is right here, chromate. So we've got chromium 3 chromate. Chromium 3, Roman numeral 3 with a chromate. All right, oops, I need to scoot that over for you. Chromium 3 chromate, okay? So now it's your turn to practice. Let me know if you need help.